We are now cutting live to Prime Minister Modi meeting Maldivian dignitaries at this point. All right, so these are the visuals, live visuals of Prime Minister Modi meeting the dignitaries at Maldives, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has formally held talks with the President of Maldives, Mohamed Muizzu, and Modi's two-day trip to the island nation, which comes immediately after his landmark visit to the UK. And this basically holds a lot of strategic significance, as Muizzu had come to power in 2023 on an India Out poll campaign. If you remember, when Muizzu came to power, he had in fact a campaign during the election in Maldives where he in fact named the campaign as India Out. So there was in fact a lot of anti-India policy that was adopted at this point by Muizzu. But now we are seeing a strategic shift as far as the relationship between India and Maldives are concerned. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while speaking at the joint statement, said that India will extend a line of credit worth $565 million to Maldives, and talk on free trade agreement are also expected to formally begin. Now, Prime Minister today will in fact attend celebrations of Maldives' 60th anniversary of independence from Britain, and Prime Minister Muizzu has also extended his gratitude for the support by India to Maldives. So these are the visuals of Prime Minister Modi meeting the dignitaries of Maldives. And remember, he has just concluded his successful visit to United Kingdom, where India and UK in fact signed a free trade. And now the Prime Minister is in Maldives. Why this is significant? Because we have seen a phase in Maldives before the elections where there was an Out India campaign that was done by Muizzu at that point. All right, I'm now joined by CNN News 18's Aman Sharma, who is live with us on this broadcast. Aman, very important meeting that is going on at this point. What is on agenda as far as meeting of Prime Minister and the dignitaries in Maldives are concerned?
Sharon, the Prime Minister right now is meeting political leaders from both sides of the spectrum in Maldives. As we all know, since 1965, India has had very, very close diplomatic relations with Maldives. It has been a trusted partner in the Indian Ocean. But something changed towards the end of 2023 when President Muizzu came to power on this Out India campaign, and things had soured between India and Maldives briefly. But I think Maldives realized after a few months that, offending India was not in its national interest. And we saw then Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar visit Maldives last year. And then we had the state visit of President Muizzu to India last October. He came to India after visiting China and Turkey. But still now when we see the two-day state visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Maldives, this is very, very significant. This is the first ever state visit by any country's leader to Maldives under President Muizzu. And from this, 1.5 years back, Sharon, we had this Out India campaign. And today, Maldives has invited Prime Minister Narendra Modi as the guest of honor on its 60th Independence Day celebration. So that all explains how the relationship has, completely changed and return back to normalcy, and maybe even getting better. Here the Prime Minister is, you can see him meeting from political leaders, also the opposition party in Maldives. He's meeting with them because we've had close relations on both sides. And India would like to keep it that way. Later today, Shirin, in in about 3 hours from now, we'll have Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the historic square, Republic Square here in Malé, not far from where I'm standing. And the Prime Minister will be the guest of honor at the Independence Day celebrations. It will be quite a momentous occasion to reset India-Maldives ties. And yesterday, the agreement which both the countries have signed, including India extending this rupees 5,000 crore new credit line to Maldives, will go a long way in helping Maldives, which has been really struggling economically, to rise up and, perform a better front on the economy. Also, India starting negotiations with Maldives on the free trade agreement as well as rolling out UPI in Maldives. So both of these things are also going to be very significant, will go a long way in improving tourism to Maldives, improving trade with Maldives. So I think this trip is sharing a lot about resetting those ties after the historic lows we saw last year. And now India-Maldives relationship being back on track, in fact, moving towards much better times.
Absolutely. Much major push that we are seeing from Out India campaign to now Prime Minister taking part on the Independence Day of Maldives. Many thanks, Aman, for getting us all those details. We'll keep coming back to you. And with that, we are going to slip into a short break. More news and update on the other side. Stay tuned.
Make informed decisions with comprehensive analysis on the go.
Strengthen your portfolio with real-time market updates on the go. Create effective strategies with insightful expert opinions on the go.
Grow on the go with CNBC TV 18. Now streaming live 24/7 on YouTube.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV 18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV 18 on all the social media platforms.